picture about chart. Okay, and we're live. I guess I should zoom in. This is max. Ooh, too much. Yeah, it seems quite readable. It'd be nice to have like a stream where I was not talking. Sounds quite nice, really. No music, no talking, just silence and programming, of course. Okay. Think I should make the background opacity a bit higher. I think it's Control Shift R. No. Okay. That's a lot more readable. Perfect. Okay. Where was I? I know. I had some. Yep. Going to get him fucked up somewhere during recursion. Maybe return instructions instead of updating pointer directly. Yeah. Say test. I think it's the source. Compiler. I mean, at least it's the right length. But guess not for long. Which is strange. Why is it the right length? Don't remember it being so the last time. Okay. Let me go through the test. Constant. Oh. Edit. Is it Metic? Arithmetic. Yeah, it is. Fuck it. Yeah. So I created a new compiler. I call compile. Pass it an AST node. I should also send a debug print. It's slice of view weight and slice of number. Guess I can do this. All right, let me just print. What am I comparing here? Instructions. Okay, perfect. instructions, and then c dot instructions. Cannot format without specifier. That is a specifier right here. What are you talking about? Let me check instructions. Ah, is it because it's optional? Yeah, and there's a segmentation fault. Segmentation fault. Yep. I knew. It's only when I print the instructions. So when I don't print it, interesting. Where's it getting? It might be a good time for the debugger. Okay, do I still have VS Code? I do. Okay, perfect. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is this is the wrong file. Parser compiler. Gonna add here. No, not there. Program statement expression and yep. Actually, does it return anything? No, it doesn't. Hang on, I just realized expression, infix expression. What happens to left? is an expression and it can be, okay, it's an integer. Okay. Yeah, and then I should be passing integers here. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. Well, why is it? My mic is too loud. Right, and then here, maybe. Yeah, let's add one there too. Yeah, I'd like to see what's in there as well. Okay, and then I can debug the test. What's wrong? No line 568. What do you mean? Did I put a breakpoint on an empty line? No, I didn't. Program. Whoa, why is it a let statement? Why is it, fuck. Did I mess up the parser? I have a feeling I might have. Parse expression statement. That's strange. Why is it a let statement? Current token type. Hang on. What's the token? Yeah, it's just. It's an integer. Parse expression statement. Okay. Okay, let me test the parser. Say test. So yeah, source parser. Do I have a test for expression statements? I do. That's the statement I have in the compiler. Oh, okay, because I forgot to one. This should be plus. This is 2. That's not good, is it? So program statements.len. Yeah, it looks right. So why does it say let statement? I think can I clear this? What the fuck? This is no. Did I leave a breakpoint in there? Well, that's actually not a bad idea. Files. Parser. Okay, I can stay there. Then first statements. Okay, yeah. I can stop. Compiler. Can I just run it? Okay, what is the current token self? Oh, I gotta go one step. Not there. Yeah. What about here? No. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so it's statement token literal pointer. Okay, so it is being passed as an expression. So I don't know why. Okay, if I go ahead. AST.statement, expression statement. Yep, looks. How do I continue? Should go to infix. Maybe I can put one here. Okay, go on. Okay, yeah, that is correct. Okay. I guess I can get rid of this, this, and that. Linus 1. Self-dot constancy is an object. What is the value? Can I watch? Okay, I think I just realized. Self-dot constants. It is null. Right, okay. Constants dot append. What is object? Value is 1. Interesting. Why does it have the boolean? That's wild. Tag is integer. Okay, so I'm appending. What am I appending? Constants dot append object. Okay. I mean, so far it looks fine. And instructions is has len of 3, yeah, which makes sense. That's the op constant, and 16-bit version of the number 1. I'd like to see what's in new instructions. Can I see the value? Okay, index is right at 0. Code.up constant, yep. Okay, I think the index is correct. What's in this can error. What line was it? 82. No, it's not 82. Add instruction. Oh, I'm in the wrong file. Here. Okay, add instruction can error. Then try, can it error? Compiler error, okay. Say out of memory. Add instruction. Catch. Return compiler error dot out of memory. I guess add constants can do the same. Yeah. This can add a 2 and then okay. Call it shorter. Can I use or else? Or else? think it's for null. Errors. Well, I guess I gotta catch it. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I do want to try. Okay, try catch or if. So this is not correct. That's good to know. And the same here. You catch an error, just return compiler error dot I don't think it fixed anything. Okay, I think I should stop and start again. Fuck. Debug, sorry. I want to know where the oh, the breakpoints are all over the place. Okay, integer. I'd like to know this, and might be a pointer, so I won't probably won't be able to see. There should be a way though. VS Code debugger C value at pointer. Oh, Reddit. See what it's got. Pointer using the format specifier. Okay. Memory browser. Can be used to debug any supports memory reads and optional writes. Okay. Well, why did you have to say that? Now I'm just like... Okay, hang on. Before I do that, I'll come back to that in a bit. Should probably run it once. Okay, I forgot about these. Don't think I need them anymore. Stop and then run again. Right. So it's adding the right things. And I know it's an int. Continue. The object is correct. Value is 1. Fuck, no, value should be 0. Why is it 1? Constants. Yeah, no. Fuck. Constants is 1. It's 1 and 2. You know what? I should probably update my test. It's quite confusing. Okay, 4, 5. Yep. Yeah. Because it looks of 8 Taras looks quite similar to the index. Restart. Okay, yep. Motherfucker, why does it say 1? Add constant. Oh, it did restart the same test. Stop. Run again. Right. Okay, yeah, now it's correct. Why the fuck is boolean for tag is integer? I'm curious. I want to check one more thing. Tagged union. Is there a way to check the tag? Can be coerced to enums, and enums can no go back. Unions can be made to infer the enum tag type. Yeah, that's what I guessed. Okay, that's good to know. Oops, I need that. Yeah, so it does store tag. I guess it makes sense. Okay, constants look correct. So it's the instructions that's all messed up. Add instruction, yes. Oh fuck, I jumped over it. Just piss off. Add instruction. Oh, hang on. Why is it an object? I thought it would be... Resize the array, adding n new elements which have undefined values. The return value is a slice. Okay, it is a slice. No, it's correct. I don't have to add this back, do I? The return pointer becomes invalid when the list is resized. Returns a slice of t, and my guess is I can add 2. I think I could have made it a bit easier. Line 85. Instructions dot append slice. New instructions. Don't need this, and then I can get rid of that. Slice of U8 instructions is, yeah. Where's that now? I mean, new instructions should be three wide. 3 bytes, sorry. Yeah, I'll leave it as it was for now. Must have been a reason why. This could be wrong. Alright, let me just check what happens. So this should be 5. Yeah, that's correct. And then add instruction, yes. Oh, there's nothing there. I'd like to check the instruction and then items. Debug test. Why did it expect void? Anywho, alright, debug tests. Oh, it is an error. Why is that an error? Oh, sorry. Should be penned. What was it? Actually, I just realized there's a better way to do it. For new instructions, try self dot instructions dot append instruction. I mean, it is a lot simpler. Oh, it's optional. Think I can do. What is it? Dot question. Optionals. Do or else. Self-taught instructions. This is slides of U8. Nah, that looks wrong. Oh yes, it is. What am I doing? There should be instructions dot append. Yeah, okay. Oof. Okay. Switch. I don't know. Let me check the debugger. Right, there's nothing there. Yep. And instruction. Constants are fine. Yep. Add instruction. Len is 3. Yeah. And what is the instruction? Is 0. Yeah. Continue. Should be 1. Len is 1. Instruction is still 0. Yeah. And so should be the last one. It's 0. Okay. So where does it go wrong? And now self.instructions. Items. Len is 3. Yeah. Okay. I mean, so far it's looking correct. Where does it go wrong? Can I... self dot instructions, maybe? Interesting. Oh, okay, because it gets appended after. I'm guessing. Yep. Len is 3. It would be nice to know what's at this address. I do know in Visual Studio you can do it. Thanks. Okay. I could just debug print it as well. Standard debug print numbers in self dot instructions. Put this as any because it's nullable. Always forget that. Fuck. I mean, that kind of makes it worse because that looks correct. Reached unreachable code. Okay. Alright, let's carry on for now. Let's stop and then run again. Yep. Add 4. Tag is integer. Constants is, yep, length is 1. New instructions is len of 3. Okay. And then we append 3 zeros. Instruction dot items. I don't think we can see the value. Right, continue. Then add 5. Yep. And then it should be 0, 0 and 1. Yep, 0. Can I see instruction? Yeah, it's 0. Then it should be 1. Yeah. Exactly. Continue. Now len should be 6. What am I doing here? What did I press? Okay. Well, I guess I fucked up. Assertion failure. So it's in the test. T dot expected constants dot len. Okay. 149. 149. Set expected constants. Yeah, 2. Why is it not? Standard debug print. I have a feeling I need to return pointer to a bytecode because, well, oh, sorry. Can be a const. I don't need to modify it. Yeah, no shit. Slices are like fucking insane. Okay, let's run the debugger, I guess. Maybe I should add a breakpoint. What is bytecode? Slice of U8 or slice of object dot object? Okay, looks suspicious. Hang on. What is this bytecode? What I'd like to check is standard debug dot print any or print both, I guess. Self dot instructions, not self. Compiler, and then compiler dot constants. Okay. That means, hang on. That means my code is correct. It's just this bytecode bullshit. Allocator dot create bytecode. B dot star return B. What do you mean? Right here. Where did I do this last? Okay, this can add a as well. Well, I guess catch unreachable for now. Flexor. I don't get it. It's mutated right here. What am I missing? Okay, I'll leave that for a second. Then here, try bytecode of allocator. Set create That's so weird. It's exactly the same code. That's mental. What's wrong with you? Bytecode. I don't understand what's going on at all. I wonder if the test will pass if I... Okay, instead of using standard debug dot print any self dot instructions. Okay, something is like very wrong at this point. Where's new? Aha. I think that's it. Okay, kind of makes sense. Compiler. Go to try. Allocator. Allocate compiler. That instructions is null. Constants is null. Guess just return. I think that this returns a pointer already. Okay. Sorry, not allocate. Create. Why is it bytecode? Just gonna ignore that for now. Why does it say bytecode? Oh, because it is bytecode. Guess now don't need this. This will no longer error. Type info compiler.new. Okay, something's wrong. New. Compiler dot star is equal to... Hang on, I gotta look at new. Right. Compiler dot allocator is allocator. Instructions is null. And constants is also null. Which I don't get. Ah, yeah. This should be try. Yeah. Line 140. Expected error. No, there's no error. Let's go. Fuck's sakes. That just work. I don't like that it says all 14 tests pass. There's no 14 tests. Only one. Just to check my sanity. Standard debug. Print. Any. Bytecode instructions 0001 and couple of integers. Okay, I think. Oof. Okay, I didn't need VS Code after all. Alright, but that's good. Jeez, that only took 3 days. And it only happened because I didn't allocate memory. I suppose that's why. That's why I picked Zig, so I could get better at it. Okay. Right, the tests are done. That works, that works. That's done. Yep. Add constant. Okay. Why is it called emit? Oh, okay. We're now able to add constants and to remember their identifier. Time to emit a first instruction. Don't be put off by the term emit. Is compiler speak for generate and output. It translates to generate an instruction and add it to the results. Okay. Yeah. Well, no reason to break tradition. So this is fine now. This is emit. Then okay. I mean, it feels a bit strange, but I'll go with it. Right. Okay. I just put it all together. It's fine. Emit returns the starting position of the just emitted instruction. Add to this note that we'll use the return value later, and we need to go back in c.instruction and modify it. What do you mean? Emit returns the starting position of the just emitted instruction. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. What do you do with it? At constants. Ah, I know why. So that will be the stack pointer. So this needs to return it can be unsigned int 64, then return self dot instructions dot. Oh, I can just return int cast index. Yep, that's correct. Yeah. Hey, source code. Source code. How you doing? I like your name, by the way. Source code. Pretty cool. Compiler. I'll probably add stack position. Will be an unsigned int 64. Feeling a little accomplished. Made a little progress on a project. How's the bytecode thing working out? Hang on, I just realized. Is my screen frozen? Yeah, it's pretty good actually. What's the word? I just figured out what was wrong. I wasn't allocating memory. Classic. What's the project you're working on, Sauce? Okay, that's back. No, I was just asking what project were you working on? Actually, I think stack position can be negative, so we'll leave it int. Position is -1. Then every time we add as emit. I was implementing FAISS/JSON memory capabilities for a AI agent so I could remember stuff that I said without having access to my entire chat history. But okay. So it could remember where I was like, why do you need to remember? So it could remember stuff that I said without having. That's pretty cool. Is it working? Right, probably go. It's like a search. Who is in my family? 5 top results. So you mean like you search within the JSON? Oh, sorry. So I'm guessing you save your inputs as JSON. Okay. Kinda. I'm not sure I get what you're trying to do. Found U64. Emit. Yeah. So make it an int. Although it'll never be negative. Okay. So I'm guessing the JSON. I don't know what FAISS is. And is it a JSON file that you save on your computer? Oh, okay. I mean, I still don't know what it means, but okay. AI similarity search. What's your goal with the project? Are you building something? I guess apart from having turns an index, the index is just an array of data. The actual data is in JSON array. That's a lot of dimensions. Okay, nice. You're a good friend, Sauce. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was getting, what's it called, like a segmentation fault. Well, the memory was all garbage, and my code seemed correct. I mean, it took me a while to realize that when I was creating, where is it? Yeah, my compiler object, I wasn't allocating memory. So as soon as it went out of scope, the memory was all garbage. So it took me about 2 days to figure that out. But I figured it out now. And I can finally move on. Yeah. that's it really. It was a silly mistake. I mean, I felt it was more funny, really, when I saw it. Felt a bit stupid when I saw that. I knew. At first, I thought I was corrupting the memory myself, so I kept checking my code as to where that was. But yeah, it turned out that I just wasn't allotting memory. So yeah, it is. Definitely feels like a relief. And I mean, the last few days, when before stream, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to like deal with this again. I guess now I can enjoy the stream again, which is nice. Yeah, does feel epic. Small wins. And I don't know why, like, every time I tell myself, okay, if I'm stuck, what's it called? Oh, yeah, I should probably try again later before the stream, but I never get to it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, still good. I can move on now. Blah 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 blah. You go back and modify it in the compile method. We can now use add constant. What's with the error? Oh yeah, I mean there's only one error I have so far. Guess he's just changed. I don't see what the change is. Oh, I forgot to ask Sauce. Did you manage to get it to work? So does the AI have memory now? Oh, okay, just added the emit. That's fine. Okay, guess this is done. Okay, oh, exciting. Gonna turn the machine on. Finally. Let's do another inventory check. Here's where we stand. Have one opcode defined. Op constant, yes. Yeah, we can generate an op constant instruction. Compiler also knows how to evaluate integer literals, yep, and add them to its constant pool. And the compiler's interface allows us to pass around the result of the compilation. Compiler's interface allows us to pass around the results of the compilation. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Yes, but it's bare bones. Sometimes hallucinates a little because it mixes up memories a little. And I ask for preferences, picks him up, and some close by memories that really aren't preferences, such as other facts it has remembered, but I only seen it happen once. Okay, just got it working. Nice. That's interesting. I was just thinking about hallucinations. I guess that's how memory actually works, right? We do tend to mix up our memories as well. Mm. Why does the virtual machine need to parse? Yeah, I guess it sort of got some fact to be. Yeah, I guess it's not easy to differentiate the two, I guess. Maybe. Not without context, at least. Don't understand why we're passing the program again. Kinda doesn't make sense at all. Well, the instruction. Yeah. Push this constant to the stack and not do something with it. It's enough for us to get to work on our VM. But I am happy. This is the first time I use the library for vector operations. Kind of curious to make like a library of functions or programs that the AI could plan to use. Yeah, I've never done anything with vectors. Good on you, Sauce. I mean, yeah, if you would find the library useful for what you just did, I think you should make it. Nothing's wrong with my mic. Yeah. Functional programs that the AI could plan to use. Not sure what that last part means. Me too. So and then I was like, and I know what I want to build after as well. After the compiler, I mean. It's actually a lot of fun. I am It is definitely not easy, but it's not as hard as I thought it would be. I mean, it is a lot easier thanks to the book. Because otherwise I'd be, I don't know, lost in the dark or something. I mean, the book kind of feels like cheating a little bit, but I don't mind. Because the goal is for me to like be able to build a compiler. And I know if I didn't have the book, I probably quit after like a couple of weeks. So for the first one, I don't mind using the book. If you were to write a compiler, I respect that you are a book reader. By preference, I find books more educational than YouTube videos, but YouTube could be more up to date sometimes. Yeah, I mean, YouTube can be useful, but I'm trying to create a habit of just reading the docs completely, and it's making quite a lot of difference. I'm trying to work over my own impatience, really, because I found that in the past I just wanted someone to tell me how to do it, so I just scroll through the doc and just look for the code. And at the moment it felt like, oh yeah, I'm making progress, but after a while I'd be slowed down quite a lot because I wouldn't understand the thing that I was using. So yeah, so I think for the last maybe year, I've been trying to just read top down. It's a lot slower, but I do understand things a lot better. And then after a while, I don't need the docs anymore. So I'm just following that tradition with the book, really. I don't know. That was a long-winded something. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, if you were to write a compiler, what language would you write it in? And blah, blah. Goal for this section is to build up a virtual machine that we can initialize with bytecode produced by the compiler start, and have it fetch, decode, and execute op constant instructions. The result of all that should be numbers being pushed onto the VM stack. Fetch, decode, and execute. Yeah, that's the compiler's job. The result of all that should be numbers being pushed. Excuse me. Will that also be done by the compiler, I'm guessing? But before we can do that, we need to prepare by something unorthodox. Yeah, this part I don't get so far. Because this is exactly what the compiler does, right? Depends on my needs. Like I have a use case for a hobby project when I want to make custom bytecode for a game. And well, Python is very nice to code in. It feels floaty somehow. Maybe I'm wrong. I have been wanting to learn Rust, but if I could start coding today, I'd pick either Python, C# or JavaScript. Okay. Never tried Rust. I've always been a bit intimidated by it, I would say. I've seen Rust code. Yeah, and it looks a bit scary to me. But, I mean, I think writing a compiler is a great way to learn a language. I don't know, Zig I found a lot less intimidating. Maybe it's because it looks so similar to Go. I think same for Odin too. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to learn something low level. So it was this or C. I was like, oh, I've got something new, might as well try it out. I mean, so far I'm liking it quite a bit. It's quite nice. It is a bit verbose, like people say it is. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much. I'd say the docs are super nice. I do really like the documentation. They have very practical examples. But I mean, back to your point, I guess having a project that you want to do makes it, I think, kind of easier to learn learn a language. Because on my day-to-day stuff, I probably never have to use Zig. Not now, at least. So that's why I picked projects. It's been helpful. Especially this one. I'd say I feel a lot more comfortable with Zig after the compiler. Yeah, I mean, if it helps you like working on the compiler, I would say definitely. I think it's more important to do the thing than to make it difficult and not do it at all. I have kind of a theory. If usually the first step is the hardest, right? If you can take a shortcut to the first step, or like do something that makes the first step easier, I think it's worthwhile. Because after you start, it's what's it called? You build up some momentum. That's why I decided to use the book. Because it did feel a bit like cheating, but then at least I can be sure I'll build a compiler. Even though I didn't figure it out myself. That makes sense. Input expected. Run. Virtual machine tests. Okay. Seems unnecessary, really. Okay, it takes the bytecode from compiler. Aha. Well, that makes sense, really. I kind of have an idea how this could work. Because we already know the opcode. We have the stack pointer. So the only thing left to do is do the operation. I'm more curious about more complex situations, like what happens when you create a function. Yeah, interesting to think about. I started on the VM before I had a language. Working on making bytecode execute, it's tedious to think how to write programs in hexadecimal. Yeah, I believe you. VM stack top. So the stack is part of the virtual machine, not the compiler. Ah, I see. So I guess I made a mistake. Don't need this. And don't need this either. And compile. Teacher, yeah, here. So compile will return an unsigned int. Maybe. For now I'll leave it as void because to do return current top of stack. Excuse me. Oh, I can remove this. Compile should return stack position. I guess I could just return here. Yeah, and then change this return. Okay. Yes, that's not too bad. Expected. Okay. So right now it's just checking. What is it checking? Shouldn't we just use the compiler? Then why have all of this? Okay. So the virtual machine takes bytecode as the input. VM.run. Guess this executes the bytecode. I guess one or all of them. Guessing all. Stack element is vm.stacktop. Okay, you know what? I think this is a task for tomorrow. To be fair, it doesn't seem too hard at the moment. I could be wrong. Yes, stack is different from constants because it's the result of operations. Okay, yeah, I guess I can start from here tomorrow. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a day there. Almost didn't stream today. Almost, but I'm glad I did. Fixed segmentation fault in compiler. Okay, I guess that's going to be it. Let's say thank you for hanging out, Sos and Taras, if you're still here. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back. Oh. Hang on. Somehow my chat is not loading. Weird question. What's your monitor's age? Yeah, that I think it's about 2 years old, or maybe 3. 2. Mine started dying after 8 years. I mean, sounds pretty fair. 8 years. Yeah. That is a weird question, Zach. Have a vertical blue line. That is fine. You can work around it, I guess. I don't know. That is strange. I haven't had a monitor that long, so I don't know. Alright. That's alright. I'll be back here tomorrow if you want. Alright guys, have a good one. Enjoy whatever's time the rest of your day. Left of your day, sorry. And I shall see you tomorrow. See ya.